take my big long sword and shove it up your demon hole. And I don't use lube on demons.
Wait a minute. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this a second? Wait a minute. Can we just, like, discuss it? Like, civilized people? That's what I thought. I'll give you a tip. Don't ever stand in front of a dragon when he sneezes. He can't control his fire at that point. He will burn your ass. Take it from a dragon. I know. Whoa! Oh my god! Dude! What happened? Man, I don't know! Look up there! Where? Over there! I can't see it!
Right in the dick, right in the dick, right in the dick! Ha-ha! I'm good at shooting things in the dick. Don't ask me why. You think I wouldn't because of professional courtesy.
I'll stand right on your dick. I'm gonna jump on it. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Jump on your dick. Is that good? Is that me? Am I gonna be chased down by some flaming guy? Thanks for the photo. You're gone. Like, it's quiet. Too quiet. Oh! Now it's far too loud. Far too loud. Only one hit. I can't fuck up now. Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Yes! Shine a spotlight over. Take a flash. Okay, I turned my brain on. Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Welcome to my birthday stream here in the Dragon's Lair. I am the Crimson Dragon, so glad to have you here on this Monday afternoon. It is my birthday. May 2nd is the day I was birthed into this world 337 years ago. I was about to say 337 days ago. That'd been really weird. But yeah. So, almost blew my own punchline at the start of the show. Way to go, me. Good to have you all in here. Thank you all so much for coming in this afternoon. I greatly appreciate all 6 of you that are already here. Thank you all for being here. I'm very happy. Thank you, Comet, for making it as bright as possible in here by moving all of my blinds. Thank you, Comet. Good kitty. Glad to have you all in here. Welcome in. Yeah. I don't really know where to start. This is going to be a little bit different this week. Normally I stream in the evenings because I work during the week, but I am off this week because, I requested off and got it. So I'll be streaming, rather early this week. Today I'm going to, most likely going to be right around this time, like maybe anywhere between like 12 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Today I'm going to be ending the show right around 6 o'clock or so. Excuse me, because I have some plans this evening. But for Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm most likely going to. I might go longer into the evening just because I've got the time, and I thought, why not? We'll just have to see. Also, those of you who follow me over on Facebook, in case you might have missed the message the post that I put in this morning. Tomorrow's stream will be kind of a semi-test stream on Facebook. I will be going live over on Facebook. I will not be doing a simulcast, so I will not be on Twitch. So if you're following me on Twitch, I will not be here tomorrow. I will be on Facebook tomorrow, assuming everything works right. If it doesn't, then I'll quickly switch over here to Twitch. But if everything's working right, we're going to stream on Facebook tomorrow. Probably about the same time, like 12 to 2 o'clock. Something like that, somewhere along those lines. It's just, like I said, it's a test stream, just to make sure that my software is, my software and hardware can stream it good without any issues, and to kind of see the reception that I'm going to get on Facebook, to see if it's worth maybe making it a consistent thing. Last time I talked about this, I did mention that Tuesdays on Twitch is usually kind of a rough day for streams. So I figured, or for viewers in the stream, so I figured that would be a good day to make it make the stream on Facebook. So it's not guaranteed set in stone yet that I'm going to do it every week. But if that's what I'm going to do, that's most likely when I'm going to do it. So let me say hello to everybody in the chat so far. Where's my mouse? So I can click on the thing here. Paul, you are first in the chat. 10 dragon cookies to you. And Jose claimed first with his Crimstones. So 10 dragon cookies to you as well. Enjoy it. Thank you very much for the lovely birthday wishes, Paul, Luke, and Jose. And Pertu. Greatly appreciate it. Always good to see you, Pertu. Glad to have you in here. Thank you all so much also for the like and the love from Pertu and Jose and Luke and Paul. Thank you all very, very much for that. So very much appreciated. In case you are curious, I will tell you that I am not 21, despite my handsome looks. Yeah, I know, full of shit. But you can probably tell by the gray in my hair, I'm a little bit older than 21. I started getting gray hairs at 24, and I am now 37. Yes, today I am 37, so yay, I've reached my late 30s. I am so happy I could probably shit my pants. I should be wearing diapers at this point. But anyway, I digress. We're going to play some Elden Ring today. I'm going to give it a second try on stream. I've been kind of like, I don't want to say, I've been like dabbling in it every now and then off stream, just to try to get a feel for, the harshest of the game and see if I could find a way to make it work for me. Also, let me just say one thing. I forgot about this part. We do have one new follower since the last show. Sunrays, coming over from, I believe it was Choco King Stream. So thank you for your follow. That puts us at 221 followers. We're now 79 away from 300. So thank you very much for that. There we go. That's a little better. I was like way over it off one side. I'm like, hello everybody, way over here. Yeah, I've been messing with the mage. I think they call it the astrologer or astrologist, something like that. I like the fact that it's ranged, but the limitation on the fact that I have a limited mana pool, which means I'm going to run out of mana, and then I'm just kind of sitting there, playing with my Peter, is kind of an issue. And I've thought about using a different range class as well. I played with the what is the class actually called? Whatever it is, it's the one that has the bow and arrow. I thought about using that one. And I liked it. I kind of liked it as well. But again, kind of the same limitation problems. I have a limitation on ammo, which, of the two limitations, I would probably say the limitation on arrows would be easier to deal with because I can just possibly, grind for money and then buy a whole bunch of arrows. So that wouldn't be a problem. But I've been looking up some information on the, I'm going to keep calling it the mage, whatever class this actually is. The mage. And I found a page that's giving me some pretty decent information that might be helpful. It talks about, I can just show you the page here real quick. That's what I've been looking up. Where would you put stat points for the best intelligence build in Elden Ring? Sorcerer on your hands. I assume the sorcerer is the class I'm looking for. I forget the actual name of it. Intelligence, mind, and vigor plus little dexterity, which, dexterity makes sense. It's essentially your defense stat. Everybody would want that. Hello, Helvar. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Greatly appreciated. How are you doing? How's Annie? Hope she's doing good as well. I've been seeing her go live right in the mornings when I get up for work. But because I now work, I haven't been able to stop by her stream. I've been missing her shows. I'm kind of sad about that. But from what I've been kind of glancing over this whole article, it seems like if this works the way it's, if this works the way it says, I think it might be playable. It might be playable. I know that I'm going to be at a severe disadvantage because mages do have they are very squishy and easily going to be, one or two shot, especially when the bosses get really, really hard. Thank you, Death Horse, for the happy birthday wishes. Greatly appreciated. Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. I've been doing good. Thank you for asking, Helvar. Just been working and streaming at nights now. But nights, Central Time. It's gonna be like crack of the dawn, early morning for you guys. So I understand why you guys have been able to stop by, then. So I'm really thinking about starting. This is why I was thinking about giving this another try on stream, making a mage, and trying to, my concern is just how unforgiving this game is, and my lack of patience with that kind of lack of forgiveness. With the fact that in this game you're like, even with the best armor, you're maybe one or two shot against every boss. I say boss, it could be even like a high level, a high ranked enemy. Like some of there's like this ruins town not far in the first area. And there's the regular enemies around there are rather normal and easy to deal with, but there's like, I guess, the boss of that little ruins. I mean, he's the captain, the leader, whatever. He just dominates me every time. It's like one or two shots and I'm dead. He's very, very unforgiving, and that's how I see this game going. And unfortunately, my patience doesn't hold that very well. It doesn't last very long. It has been a while since you've been around Death Horse, but I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate you hanging out while I do a little chatting, and then we'll jump into Elden Ring. So, I mean, I really honestly would like to give this game an honest try. I would like to play. I don't know what the end game is, if there is one. I hear this game is like almost never ending. So I would like to, at least every once in a while, play it on stream for you guys. Because it is a game that seems to be, good for viewers. People seem to enjoy watching it getting played, and helping people out that are playing it live and all that stuff. And I would like to do it. It's just, if the game is that much of a. I've said before, I don't do games on hard difficulties because my patience just doesn't handle it. When you get so unforgiving in a game where and let me get to this. Let me say this as well. There are some games where the difficulty ramps up so much that no matter how well you do skill wise, the game still sort of cheats to beat you, and that definitely will make me angry. I'd really rather not rage too much on stream. I've done it before, and people seem to somewhat enjoy laugh at people when they get angry, but I don't know. I feel that my rage isn't funny. Sometimes. I mean, some people have enjoyed some of my Fortnite rages, but some have said otherwise. So, but yeah, I'm willing to give this a try again and hope that I can play a mage class, because I think that would be better for me than having to play a warrior or close range melee class where I've got to like time my dodges and like attack, dodge, attack, dodge. It's just that's not my play style. I don't have that kind of. Again, the only thing I keep like narrowing it back to is patience. I just don't have that kind of patience. I'm too much of a button spammer. I'm too much of a button masher. I would rather just go all out on an enemy and dodge when I see a major attack coming, which you can do in this game. But if you dodge too soon, the enemy still hits you. And that, I think, is unfair. So, we'll just have to see how it goes. So, I need to make a mage, and I'm going to go with make sure I put as much as I can in intelligence, mind, and vigor. One other thing that I also have learned from reading and stuff, actually, from this is what I learned from just playing the game, is you get an item at the beginning of the game. This item, I think, what is it called? Heirloom, maybe something like that. It's something that you can use to boost a certain thing. It can boost your defense, give you a little more HP, whatever. There is one that gives you 3,000 runes as soon as you start the game, or when you use it, it gives you 3,000 runes. And the runes are what you use to purchase your level ups, in case your levels up, your levels, whatever you want to call it. In case you're unfamiliar with that or unaware. Essentially, your runes are your experience, and you lose experience when you die. And you use that experience to purchase your levels. Well, you get 3,000 to start the game with if you use this one particular item, and I think that gives you like 2 or 3 levels to start. So I think that's what I'm going to go with is this particular coin or whatever it was called. Because I feel if I can keep a distance from most enemies, I think I'll be okay. And that will have to be important because, see, another thing that I'm also not good at is remembering to block. In action games like this, here Elden Ring or Kingdom Hearts, for example, or hell, I'll even go as far as saying games that are not like this at all, like Mortal Kombat, any kind of fighting game. I don't block. I don't defend. I'm too offensive minded to think to defend. The only defense I use is dodging in both, Kingdom Hearts, Elden Ring, whatever. If I have a dodge ability, I use that as opposed to blocking or parrying or anything like that. It's just the way my mind works. I would rather completely dodge the attack and take no damage whatsoever than put up a guard and take only partial damage. And sometimes in Elden Ring, that just doesn't work. I mean, sometimes you have to be defensive, and that's not what I if I can find a class that I can do that with, that I can actually dodge more than I have to worry about defending or blocking, I think I would be better with that. And if keeping my distance with a ranged class like a mage or an archer makes that doable, then I think I'm going to try to do that. If I only have to, keep blasting away at him until he gets close enough that he becomes a threat, then dodge out of the way, dodge 2 or 3 times, get my distance back, and then start barraging him again with continuous attacks. I don't know how well of a strategy. Wow, I can't word. How good of a strategy that will be for Elden Ring. I haven't seen very many bosses in this game. Like I don't want to say seen, not just played the game myself, but watched other people play. I've seen just a small number of. I keep saying bosses. I should just say enemies because there are some enemies in this game that are just as brutal as a boss, even though they're not like straight up a boss per se. So, I'm kind of nervous about playing this game again, Elden Ring, because I really would like to play it, but I just don't want to get frustrated. It's on a little bit of a different level, but it's the same kind of thoughts I feel about Fortnite. The thought about playing Fortnite, okay, it might be fun to play, but the stress and the frustration is looming there, and it really repels me from wanting to play. And I have that same feeling about Elden Ring. I mean, it's on a completely different level of frustration. Fortnite makes me angrier than I've ever been. I don't think I've ever gotten mad at any game that I've ever played, off stream, on YouTube, off YouTube, than I have in Fortnite. I've gotten pretty angry at some, Shadow of the Colossus and the final battle against Vanitas as Ventus in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Those are probably my most frustrating moments, my angriest moments in gaming, but they still don't compare to Fortnite. And I don't want to get that kind of frustrated with Elden Ring. So that's what's held me back from not just playing the game but also streaming it again. But I've got to at some point. I bought the game. I might as well play it, right? So I'm going to give this a try. So let's let me switch over to my PlayStation. Let's see if this will work without too much trouble. Might have some brief